everyone, Agent Fluffy here, and welcome back to my Let's Play of the Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Trilogy, Turnabout Samurai, Part 4. Alright, let's continue on with the investigation. It's been a while. Alright, now we are going to be moving to, I think, the detention center. But nope. The main gate. Outside Studio 1. Let's see. The card key. Let's see. Inside Studio 1. Oh.
Wow, look at that camera! That must cost a ton!
Yeah, so don't touch it.
Oh, it's heavier than I thought!
Yeah. Don't touch it, Maya. Don't do that. Don't freaking do that. Let's see. Anything examined that I need to have? Studio 2.
Oh! There's a big welcome sign above the path.
Yeah, apparently the studio's falling on rough times. It started letting people in on days they aren't filming. They made a bit of extra money by charging for admission.
Huh, you sure know a lot about this place, Detective. You know, you can always quit being detective and work here?
Yeah, and what perfect timing with the studio mascot down for the count.
Huh? Just what's that supposed to mean, pal?
Oh boy. Let's see. Studio, main gate. Let's see. Any ideas? Where the hell do I move? Oh. The computer that runs the studio security cameras.
Nick! Maybe we can see that photo of powers of this computer.
Yeah, maybe. Should I try the computer? Oh yeah, let's try it. Okay, let's give it a try.
You know how to work these things, Nick?
Looks like I just had to enter in a few numbers. Let's see, first, I need the day of the murder. Looks like the camera turned on at 1 o'clock p.m. that day. 1 o'clock. That was when the security lady arrived at the guard station.
Please enter the number in the security camera.
This? There, entered.
Nothing happened.
Huh? Maybe I got the number wrong.
Maybe we should go look at that camera again.
I think we shall look at it again because I cannot remember for shit. Let's examine. Let's see. Whoops. ST1307. Okay. Let's move to the. Let's see. Let's try it. ST1307. Okay. There. Entered.
Hey, it printed out the data for that day.
Let's see what we got. Huh?
How is this a picture of Will Powers?
Well, he is the one who always wears that suit. I guess that's why the security lady thought it was him.
I don't imagine the detective was very happy with this photo as evidence. Something's printed on the back.
Huh? October 15th, 2 o'clock p.m. Photo number 2.
What does that mean?
Maybe there's more photo data from that day?
Nope. That's the only one in the computer.
There's photo added to the court record. Taken at the gate between the entrance and studios. October 15th, 2 o'clock p.m. Photo number 2.
Hey, Nick! Can't we use this photo as evidence for the trial?
Yeah.
We'll put that security lady in her place with this.
Right, we'll put her in her place.
Hey, that's what I said. Anyway, let's show her this photo and see what she says.
Wait, let's not.
Why not?
It's never a good idea to reveal your hand to the enemy too soon.
You're crappier than I gave you credit for. Why, you could be the next evil magistrate.
Hey, why do you have to be the villain?
Relax, it was just a joke. So, are we done for today?
I think this photo is what we needed for the trial. Still, it'd be better if we had some idea who the real killer was. Maybe it really is that security lady? To be continued. Alright, say your progress up to this point? Yep, I do. Let's save. Alrighty, let's go ahead and run the trial. Since it's probably going to be a 30-minute part, I will go ahead and do that. October 18th, 10 o'clock a.m., District Court, Courtroom number 4.
Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers.
The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor.
Very well. Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement, please.
The prosecution will show the court that at 2:30 p.m. on October 15th, a defendant, Mr. Will Powers, killed fellow actor Jack Hammer in Studio One in Global Studios. It is impossible for anyone else to have committed this heinous crime. As evidence presented during the trial will all point to this fact.
I see. Very well. I would like to move on to some testimony. Mr. Edgeworth, the prosecution may call its first witness.
Very well. I call a most familiar face, Detective Gumshoe, to the stand. Detective, if you would briefly describe this case to the court?
Yes, sir. I'll explain with the guide map. Yes, sir. I'll explain with the guide map here.
To understand this case, it's important to grasp the layout of the studio, see? This here is an employee area. The actors did a run-through of their action scenes during the morning here. This is the main gate to the studios. The security lady that works at the studios was here at 1 o'clock p.m. on that day. Past the security station, there is a gate, see? Past that are the studios. And here it is, Studio 1. This is the scene of the murder, where the body was found. Now, on the day of the murder, October 15th, there were only 3 people here. The victim, Jack Hammer, the defendant, Will Powers, and the young woman, the production assistant. All the production staff were in the All the production staff were in the employee area until noon. And after lunch, the victim, Jack Hammer, went to Studio 1. Right after that, at 1 o'clock p.m., a security lady got to the guard station. Now, jump ahead to later that day, 5 o'clock p.m. The production staff came to Studio 1 to perform a rehearsal. Needless to say, the rehearsal was cancelled. The time of death was 2:30 p.m. The samurai spear found lodged in the victim's chest was a murder weapon. That's the case in brief. Anyone like to hear that again? Should I listen to the whole thing again? Let's skip it. I think I could probably remember that.
So the murder weapon was a spear? How medieval.
Samurai spear added to the court record. The spear was found stuck in the chest of the victim. Your Honor, this case is quite simple if you ask one question. And that question is, what did the security lady at the guard station see?
Understood.
Let's call the security officer to the stand. Will the witness declare her name?
My, aren't you a handsome fellow? I'm afraid I'm a bit flustered.
Your name, please.
Oh, dearie, no need for you to be embarrassed. Just call me Grandma.
Your name, please.
Seems Edgeworth has a bit of trouble getting his witnesses to say their names.
Wendy Oldbag, dearie. So just call me Grandma's presently name, so even as young as an old bag, no, fuck. I cannot fucking read this fast enough.
Objection! I object to the witness's talkativeness. Objection sustained. The witness will refrain from rambling on the stand.
I was just getting to the good part, dearie.
Perhaps we can get to the testimony. Now, the witness was stationed at the main gate on the day of the murder, correct?
Yes, see, I was.
And to get to the scene of the murder, someone would have to pass by you.
You know your stuff, dearie.
You may begin your testimony.
She sure is one hell of an old bag. Oh, yeah. Witness testimony, witness account.
On the day of the murder, I arrived at the guard station at 1 o'clock p.m. Poor old Hammer and the rest have been doing a run-through there since the morning. I had some errands to run that morning. Anyway, it was 1 o'clock when I got to the guard station. I was at the main gate from then until 5 o'clock. Oh, the murder happened at 2:30 p.m., right? Interesting to me because a certain man walked right by me at 2 o'clock p.m. It was Powers at me right there, and he was heading towards the studio.
You saw the defendant then? Very well. Let's begin our cross-examination, Mr. Wright.
Yes, Your Honor. Oh, man. I think before I continue, some of Old Bag's dialogue was too fast for me to read, so I had a running joke of,
"Oh fuck, this is too fast for me to read. I can't read this fast enough."
Yeah, it's a running joke from this point on with Old Bag for this case. Let's see. So, up until that time, anyone who wanted to... So, up until that time, anyone who wanted to go... Can I fucking read? So, up until that time, anyone who wanted to could go into the studio? There we go.
Well, there wasn't a security guard at the gate, no. But the main gate was locked, dearie. You need an employee car key to get in.
Right, the car key that I have. So what she's saying is no one who wasn't supposed to be there could get in. Was there anyone at the studios when you arrived at the guard station? A run-through?
They were working out a scene between the Steel Samurai and the evil magistrate. They got the basics figured out by noon and were to use the afternoon for practice.
Oh, excuse me. I had my lunch.
Rehearsals was supposed to start at 5 o'clock. That's why poor old That's why poor old Hammer went to Studio 1 in the afternoon.
So Powers was in his dressing room sleeping when he was supposed to be practicing. Talk about laid-back hero. And there was a run-through in the morning. Why did you only get there after noon? What kind of errands?
Oh, well, you know.
Answer the question!
Actually, I was watching poor Hammer and Powers. Observing, you know?
Observing? Aren't you supposed to be at the guard station?
Whippersnapper! I told you I locked the gate, didn't I? I did my job!
I'm not sure your boss would see it that way.
Anyway, I always watch Hammer's run-throughs. Always. Never missed one in never missed one in all my years.
Wow, I want to see a Steel Samurai run-through too. You could quit being the spirit medium and take up guard duty.
Not a bad idea.
Did you see the victim then?
Did I see poor Hammer? Did I see poor Hammer? Nope. He'd already gone to the studio before I got back to the guard station.
Tell us what happened next. So you were watching there So you were watching there the whole time? No breaks? Not even for a second?
Of course! I am a professional, you know! Or are you criticizing how I do my job? Whippersnapper! Or are you criticizing how I do my job? Whippersnapper!
No, it's just after seeing how you... No, it's just after seeing you eat those donuts in the guard station yesterday.
I can watch the game and eat donuts at the same time! Snipper Whopper!
Snipper Whopper? Oh, Windbag is losing it, Nick.
No shit.
Why don't you raise an objection?
So the witness was on duty through the afternoon the whole time. Very well. What did you see?
How did you know that?
Oh, I have my ways. I have my ways. That overly dressed young detective told me. I fed him some donuts and he talked and talked. He asked me, that detective isn't cut out for his job.
Poor Detective Gumshoe, getting ratted out by a security guard. $2:00? You sure?
Sure as spit.
Well,
Who was the man?
Really? You should try not to get so excited at your age. You might strain something. Now, don't get your skivvies all in a bunch. I'll tell you who it was.
so you saw Mr. Powers?
That's what I said. Got wax in your ears, sonny? Nick, this is your chance.
Yeah, time to pull out the secret weapon.
I'll say it again. It was him.
Let's see. Have any evidence I think. Here! Let me get this straight, old bag. Miss Old Bag. You've been saying since yesterday that you saw Mr. Powers, correct? But you're talking about the man in this photo, aren't you?
Just a moment, Mr. Wright. Let me see that photo. What is this exactly?
None other than a Steel Samurai, defender of Neo Tokyo. Miss Obag, is this the Mr. Powers that you saw?
Of course. Didn't your mama teach you any sense, sonny? Anyone can plainly see that's Powers, right?
No, they can't.
Well, I mean,
I wonder. True, Mr. Powers does play the role of the Steel Samurai. But that doesn't mean Mr. Powers is a Steel Samurai.
I know that! I wasn't born yesterday!
No one in this court is accusing you of that, Miss, witness.
He's having trouble calling her old bag, apparently.
However, you do not have proof that the However, you do not have proof that the person in this photo is Mr. Powers, do you?
Huh! Nosy old man! Of course I have proof! What?
Huh? Even Edgeworth is surprised?
The prosecution would like to ask the witness. Please make known all the information in your possession ahead of time.
How was I to know everyone would be so nosy? You should be ashamed, all of you. Anyway, I showed that photo to young detective. He told me this isn't any good as evidence, pal. He didn't even give me a second look.
Wow, old Windbag has left even Edgeworth speechless. She's good.
Let's hear about your proof then.
When his testimony, the man in the photo.
I never said anything I don't mean, mind you. That morning during the run-through of the action scene, I saw Powers trip and fall. He broke one of the props. It was a big mess. Apparently, he sprained his ankle pretty bad. Now, look at that picture. You can see he's dragging his legs, see? Clear as day. That's how I knew it was Powers. Happy?
So he had sprained his ankle? Very well, Mr. Wright. He may cross-examine a witness.
She's got to be hiding something. I'll press her until she squeals. Oh, yes. For damn sure. Cross-examination, the man in the photo.
Whippersnapper!
Hey, I haven't said anything yet.
I'll have you know I'm not pointing fingers at anyone behind their backs. Everything I've said is on the straight and narrow, the up and up. You today always wanted my child pointing fingers that way and that's not make the old lady cry.
Mr. Wright, please, for all our sakes, try not to upset the witness. I think Edgeworth has met his match. Who was present at the run-through?
Well, let's see. There was Powers. There was Powers. He was still samurai. Then poor old Hammer. The evil magistrate. And me.
And what exactly were you doing?
Observing. Just observing.
I think you were more than just observing, old bag. Just saying. What about the assistant?
Oh, she was out moving backdrops around and such.
So she didn't see the run-through then. I wonder why. Trip and fall?
Yes! And to think, he's supposed to be the Steel Samurai! What a laugh! So Powers sprained his ankle. I helped make it better for him, of course.
You helped make it better?
I kissed it where it hurt.
Let's just skip over that part, shall we?
Where was the assistant then?
Oh, her? She was cleaning up... Oh, her? She was cleaning up backdrops, I think. She didn't know about the Powers' ankle.
You may continue your testimony. He broke a prop?
Sure did. His old samurai spear.
His samurai spear? The murder weapon?
Luckily, I was there with my duct tape to fix it.
This strikes me as a significant detail. I better write this down in the court record. Let's see. Samurai spear, the murder weapon, a break in the shaft's been mended with duct tape. Let's see. In the court record. Was Mr. Powers' ankle badly sprained?
Not so bad that he couldn't walk around. He went to his dressing room to rest up after lunch.
Thus a nap.
Anyway, I saw him dragging his foot where he walked.
Dragging his foot? Okay. I think we heard enough. Haven't we, Your Honor?
Well, there is one thing that bothers me.
Which is?
Where's this Steel Samurai costume now?
Actually, well, we couldn't find it. We're looking, though. Anyway, that's not important. The witness did see the steel samurai, yes. And it is clear that the person in the steel samurai suit was Mr. Will Powers.
Oh, no!
I suppose that's right.
Are you sure, Your Honor? Please object! Hold it right there. We keep talking possibilities, but we have to agree that this photo shows the steel samurai. Nowhere in this photos can we see Mr. Will Powers. Nowhere in this photos can we see Mr. Will Powers.
The defense has a point. I also wonder if someone else not caught on camera could have killed Mr. Hammer. We have to consider that possibility also.
Then allow me to remove that doubt from your mind, Your Honor. Will the witness continue her testimony, please?
No need to ask twice!
Witness testimony continued. Oh.
The time of poor Hammer's death was 2:30 p.m., true? The only person I saw go to the studio before there was Will Powers. No one else went there. If they had, I would have seen him.
So, if no one else went to the studio, then it would have to be the steel samurai who did it. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness.
Of course. Let's continue this cross-examination, shall we?
The time of poor Hammer's death was 2:30 p.m., true?
How do you know that?
Didn't I just explain? I gave donuts to the young detective. And then, after some rubbish about it being secret, pal, he told me everything.
I see Detective Gumshoe shares his fellow officer's fondness for donuts. Are you absolutely sure?
Oh, quite, Sonny. Nobody suspicious looking passed by at all.
Nobody suspicious looking. Right.
No one else went there.
Are you sure about that? What about before you got to the guard station?
You mean before 1 o'clock? Why, everyone was in the employee area before then. And they locked the main gate so no one could get in. Not to mention...
Are you sure? The witness has answered the question. Anyone going into the studio had to pass by the witness.
That's right, Sonny. You let him have it, edgy boy.
Edgy boy? Old Windbag sure has balls. Or, well, you know what I mean. Or, well, you know what I mean. Old Windbags has a way of skipping over important details, after all. Or, for that matter, entirely forgetting them. How convenient. Something for you to look forward to, perhaps? Let's see. Okay. No one else went there. Oh, really now? I have to think very carefully first. Well, looks like I'm gonna have to present evidence in the next part. I'm so sorry, you guys. I'm leaving you guys on a cliffhanger. So, yeah, this has been Agent Fluffy, and I will see you guys next time. Bye! Hey everyone, Agent Fluffy here, and thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe to my channel. If you want to support me even more, feel free to support my Patreon. The links are right here.